So, when it comes to London, it's pretty dangerous. Because whether it's nutters on the street corners, or maybe they're celebrating Notting Hill Carnival, either way, London itself is not a safe place. And it turns out that it is that time of year again. Because you've got Notting Hill Carnival on Sunday 25th of August, and Monday August 26th as well. And Monday, that's the date to watch out for. That's the date when it turns into a riot. And you've basically got everyone from the Caribbean just on the streets of London. But what I want to show you today is something that I found on the police website, where it shows just how much money the police spend on this event. Like for the police to keep it safe. And we're going to look at just how much money that is. Because when I first saw it, I really didn't believe it. Because this is on the met.police.uk website. And it gives you the total cost of policing Notting Hill Carnival. And this table here gives us the information for 2023. And what I'll go through the figures in a moment. But what I didn't believe that this was just 1 year. And spoiler warning, it is. But I didn't believe that they would spend this much money on a 2-day event in a reasonably small part of London. Like it's just a 3-mile stretch. Because you've got the opportunity costs, which is basically what the police could be doing with the time and the money. Then you've got the amount that they're spending on overtime. That's for the police officers, because obviously it's the Sunday and the Monday. Then you've got things like transport and catering, like catering itself, £500,000. Then you've got the hotel bill, almost £250,000. So it all works out in 1 year, just 1 year on a 2-day event. In 2023, Notting Hill Carnival cost almost £12 million. And like I said, I kept going through, I saw this when I was at work, and I kept going through the wording, just trying to see if I was missing anything. Like just seeing if it was the accumulated total since like 2001, something like that. But then I was able to find this website. This is on the london.gov.uk website, essentially where Sadiq Khan puts all of his new ideas. But it says that the Greater London Authority located the following information, which relates to the 2022 event of Notting Hill Carnival. And it says that the number of officers deployed to Notting Hill Carnival is typically 14,800. That's almost 15,000 police officers on the streets. I mean, they did call it a vibrant celebration, where they show their community spirit. But apparently they need almost 15,000 police officers to keep watch. And it goes on to say that in 2022, the whole event cost the police almost £12.5 million. And I say all of this, right? There will be crime. There will be a lot of sharp objects. There might even be a couple of broken bottles. There's going to be fights in the streets, as well as things that you just can't discuss on YouTube. Plus, there's also going to be crime committed against the police. I was actually looking at the stats today. On average, there's about 12 sharp, we'll call them sharp incidents. There's about 12 sharp incidents every single year, where it's specifically used against someone. So even with all of this money spent, all of these millions, for a 2-day event, it's 2 days. That's £6 million a day. 14,800 police officers. And funnily enough, my mate at work who I was sat next to today, when I showed him these numbers, he's a bit of a leftist. And he actually said to me, he said, "Oh, it's kind of like the police expect them to kick off." I said, yes. Yes, absolutely. They do expect them to kick off because they're gonna kick off. Like I went when I was about 14. I wouldn't go again. No. I went on the Sunday, which is meant to be like the kids' day, the day that you take your children. Or the family day, rather. And even then, I still saw plenty of arguments. And I'd highly recommend to check out this video next, because it turns out that Keir Starmer specifically wants to put you in prison. It sounds like a bit of a crazy video, but honestly, see for yourself. And thank you for becoming one of the 44,680 subscribers.
This country has gone crazy.